welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it allows me the opportunity to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. Like, I need to get this printer working. And I bought it, never used it, but I think the ink may have gone bad. And so I had to order some new ink. And so I'm going to go, but before that, I need to, I guess, condition the lines because they've been sitting there. So they haven't been using like a year. And so, and plus there's probably like some ink that shipped with it, you know, and it's probably dried up in there. So I got to go and do that stuff. So we'll see how that works. So that's the main thing today. I'm going to try to get something printed with that today. I got everything like set up. I think it's just putting in the inks. Then there's some models, some 3D models I want to kind of like modify and then go ahead and print them and see how they fit together. And some other car stuff. I got to put like windshield wiper fluid in there and stuff. And oh, and then also my phone. I got a new update on my phone. I got the Google Pixel Fold, right? But the problem is that the front screen stopped being responsive. And I have like a case on here. I tried it without the case, and it's not responsive anymore. And when I try to charge it, like the little battery, I think I showed it last week, little battery charger, it like blanks out, and there's like a question mark next to it when it's charging. So that's, I mean, it does charge though, so that's good. But yeah, I have to, in order to use it, basically I have to like open it up, and then that will, you know, do things. So yeah, so I'm going, I should have, what you call it on it, like aftercare or whatever it's called, like insurance or something. So we'll see what they say. All right, so I got to do that. So untilit.works allows me to do these things. Now, untilit.works consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress, like submitting your phone for an insurance claim. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the video to remind you to take a break. You can get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. The whole point is to let your mind not think about a thing that you're just focusing on. Like I mentioned, I'll pop up here on the screen. And if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is an open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And if you click that button, a space will open up, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. All right, then there's a countdown timer, kind of when the next work session will start. There's a, don't worry about the 2 buttons, they're broken, I'll fix them at some point. And then if you'd like to join the room to ask questions or chat or what have you, there's like a join the room link button there. All right, cool. So that is that. Let me show you what the actual work session looks like. Oh, this is not what I'm looking for, but I will open that in a new tab because that's going to be helpful later. All right, so this here is the work session. In the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in the task. Hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add to the list of messages. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. Now then send it to the done section. And if you click done, it will show you all the things you got completed. If you click this Twitter icon, it will open up Twitter in a brand new tab or window, and it will pre-populate a tweet listing out all the things you got complete and like little check marks next to them. For me, it's like a nice visual way of showing, like, I got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. On the right, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can view tutorials. So let's say you don't have a particular thing you've been meaning to work on, but you still want for productive. And you heard that web development sounds pretty good, but you don't know where to start. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what people have told me that have gone through those programs, I think by the end of them, if you complete those, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. And so those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for like a cool project that you want to get, be able to like walk through a tutorial, and as you're creating the project, you get your creative juices going, and you can actually take that project further or maybe create something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are to look over tutorials. So, for example, one of them is a tutorial where you end up with this web application with an input box and a call button. You put your real-world phone number in the input box, hit call, and your real-world phone will ring. Then there's one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, you link it to the application that you create from your real-world phone. You call that virtual number, and you'll be able to answer in the web application right there. What else? Then there's one where like 2 users like log into an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation, and all through the web. So it's pretty cool stuff. So those are there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then highlight, don't worry, it's broken. I'll fix it at some point. Now, Hako stands for help a coder/creator out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is like a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a solution and or feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click view Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on when they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. I also added this filter by keyword list. So if there's a specific subject or topic that you're looking for, maybe it's in the list, and you'll be able to narrow down the Hakos by that. When you click create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You click the create button. It will generate a unique URL that you can then copy and click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We've got the title here at the top, or on the right-hand side, you can leave with the leave button. Open the open menu for some more options. We got text chat here to the right. On the left is a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. All right? Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're going to be requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you like to approve or deny them from joining the room. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help and or feedback on the thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to share your screen, you'll be able to show others what it is exactly that you're seeing. And that way you provide the context for them to be able to get you that help and or feedback, because they can see what you're seeing. So yeah, that's there. Like I mentioned, there's a text chat here to the right. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, and it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, because anything said in the audio chat would be turned into text and put into the text chat. I also have the opposite available, where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the Hako or the text chat, you'll still be able to follow along, because messages put into the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser, and that way you can still follow along without having to actually look at the text chat. And yeah, that's everything. Again, check out different Hakos that have been created. All right, cool. Let me get y'all back to work so I can get back to work, because I am trying to get this stuff done. I still got to do the post radio show promo stuff. You got like a late start today. It's been a long day. So already. All right, so let me get y'all to work. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all time. Goes by the name of Nujabez. It's featuring an artist that goes by the name of Apani B. This track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes out the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.